Connect with y'all through this message right quick, know what I'm saying? Why do we gotta be performative to get views? Hey, what's up? It's Patrick, it's Rose via Fire, and I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about why do we gotta be performative to get views? Know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Bro, it's just so fake, bro. It's like, I'm gonna be real with you, bruh. Majority of people are fake. Know what I'm saying? To whereas, why do we gotta be performative to get views? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna explain what do I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? Let me actually look at my notes, make sure I'm getting everything right. Yeah, like, why do we gotta be performative to get views? I'm gonna use that as an example. Why does a person who normally talks in a regular voice, why do they have to be screaming in their content to get views? Why do they have to be screaming? Why can't a person be themselves? You know what I'm saying? Why can't a person be themselves? Why they gotta be screaming and yelling and being all these performative if that's not even how they naturally talk? In order to go viral and get all these views, why everything a performance? You know what I'm saying? Why we gotta be performative to get views, bruh? Stuff don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be real with you, bruh. People do not really care about the truth, bruh. I'm gonna be real with you. Because if a person is speaking the truth, they don't need to be anything but themselves. Bro, if a person needs to be yelling and screaming and trying to be performative in order for you to support them and to rock with them, bruh, that's not even real, bruh. These people is fake, bruh. These people is, bro, it's like, I said this before, but like, it's like stupid content, bro. Stupid content be getting praised. People praise stupid stuff. People share stupid content more than they share the gospel, more than they share the truth of God. It's very sad, bro. Why we gotta be performative to get views? I be seeing people to whereas people gotta have like a certain type of background. They gotta have an expensive looking background. They gotta have like they gotta be in a city to whereas they are around, like, you know, they gotta be in a city or something, you know. They gotta be in a city or something surrounded by a lot of people in order to get views. They gotta be next to like an aesthetic looking building or like an aesthetic background, or people gotta be doing all this extra stuff just to get views, bruh. That's not even real. It's like if you gotta do all that stuff, it's like people don't even rock with you for you. They don't even love you for you. They love you because of the background that you're in. They love you because you're entertaining them with the background. Some people be using backgrounds and like aesthetics and like trying to like be in a city around a lot of people doing all these public prank interviews and all this stuff, man. These people ain't even speaking the truth or spreading the gospel. It's like they behind all these they hiding behind all these aesthetics and looking a certain type of way in the background. Like, it's like the background looking a certain type of way. That's what I meant to say. It's like, why we gotta be performative to get views? Why stuff gotta be stupid? Why content gotta be stupid to get views? I tell you why. Because people do not care about the truth. Because if a person really cared about the truth, man, you could just be yourself. You could just be yourself if somebody cared about it. They would support you anyway. You don't have to be in an expensive studio setup with an expensive mic and all this stuff and the highest quality camera of all time and all these. You don't have to have all this gear and all these expensive mics and all these expensive gear in a certain type of background, a certain type of aesthetic. And you got to understand, a lot of people, they know that the background gets them a lot of views. They know that the aesthetic gets them a lot of views. When they around, like, let's say they around the city and they recording a video or they recording content next to like in a city or next to a building like that looks a certain way, or next to like the beach, or next to like a certain type of thing that looks a certain way, and it's just a lot of performative. Like, people do not care about you. They care about your background. They care about the entertainment that your background feels like. They don't care about the truth. They don't care about nothing what you say. If you hiding behind all these public interviews and you're using people for views, you're using people for views by doing all these public interviews, and these public interviews is not even saving souls from hell. You're not asking these people questions that's going to bring them into the kingdom of God. Y'all be seeing them street interviews that to whereas they be asking people stupid questions that's not even going to save souls from hell. Questions that's not even going to inspire people to think about they walk with God or get closer to God. Provoke some type of emotion in them to whereas, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if provoke is the right word, but like convict. Convict may be the right word. They ain't even gonna ask questions that's gonna convict people to change their ways. They not gonna ask people questions that's gonna convict them to change their ways at all. They not gonna ask people those type of questions that's gonna convict them to change their ways. They not asking that type of question, man. You know what I'm saying? They asking stupid questions like, oh, what is this? Like, oh, what are you doing out here in Miami? Oh, what are you doing out here in Miami? Oh, we getting effed up tonight. Oh man, like that's the public interviews is stupid. It's worldly, man. It's not saving no souls. This the stuff that be getting millions of views. Performative stuff like entertainment. You gotta entertain people's flesh. If you're not entertaining people's flesh, people is not watching your stuff. People is not supporting it. People is not sharing your stuff. They're not gonna share your content if you're not entertaining their flesh. I'm telling you, people love their flesh being entertained. Why we gotta be performative to get views? Why we gotta scream and yell? If a person gotta scream and yell and do all this stuff, you don't really care about them, man. You care about the performance. You care about the entertainment. People care about the role. I already talked about this in another message, but I said that people care about the role that you represent. They don't really care about you. They care about the entertainment that you provide to their flesh. They don't really care about you. If a person really cared about God and a person really cared about God's truth, they will support you whether you're recording on, whether you don't have all these fancy backgrounds and all these aesthetics and trying to scream and make your voice louder for an effect. Like you just talking normal. You just talking as yourself. You ain't trying to scream and yell and be performative to get views. Because those views don't even care about you. They care about the performance that you give into their flesh. That's it. It's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. You could literally go viral for talking about anything stupid. Oh man, like I forgot to charge my phone. That video, it go get like a million shares. Man, have you seen these type of people who never charge their phone? That's crazy. Man, that video getting 1 million views. 1 million shares. So people share stupid video about somebody who always forget to charge their phone or something like that. They share that video like 1 million times. But the videos of the gospel, the videos sharing God's truth, they don't support it. We're living in a stupid world, y'all. We're living in a dumb world. Stupidity rules in this world, man. It's sad, bro. And it's exhausting too. It's exhausting too when you're really trying to put out the truth and people supporting BS. It gets exhausting, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? These people be supporting BS. Excuse my ghetto knees. But sometimes you gotta get the point across. You feel me? But yeah, man, it's just a lot of stupid stuff. You could literally have like them cat videos, them pet videos, the cat videos, they be going viral like 1 million shares. People ain't gonna share the truth. Like, imagine a world where people really shared the truth like that. They really supported the truth on that level. But unfortunately, it's not this world for sure. It is not this world. People do not care about supporting the truth. It's very few people who support God's truth. Very few people who care about God, man. Very few. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people out there who support my website, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace.